Oh no, the logic thing happened again. I really got to get rid of this. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, the saddest short king on the planet. And this week for episode 115, we're watching Blue Bayou. Blue Bayou is directed, written, produced, and starring Justin Chan. I guess I'm just going to go Chan. Cinematography by Matthew Chuang and Ant Chang. Edited by Reynolds Barney. That's so weird. What the fuck? Music by Roger Swin. Production companies were Entertainment One and Macro. Distributed by Focus Features in the United States and Universal Pictures internationally. With release dates of July 13, 2021 at the Cannes Film Festival. That's what I'm assuming just Cannes is. And a U.S. release date of September 17, 2021, and a runtime of 119 minutes. Blue Bayou made $951,000 worldwide. That's it, huh? I don't think we have anything for the budget. And then Blue Bayou currently holds a 75% fresh rating on the tomato meter, with 122 reviews and a 93% audience score with 100 plus verified ratings. But you and I both know that the only people's opinions that matter are ours. So, boys.
The unks.
The unks. So, with 10 minutes on the timer, let's hear some spoiler-free review of Blue Bayou. And go. You're going to cry.
Yeah, so is this your guys' first Justin Chan film? Because it is for me, I think.
Has he ever made anything
I've
else?
seen when he would, as an actor, no. But I don't know if he's ever done anything else.
I'll have you know he was in
Windy.
I'll have you know he was in Windy Woo, Homecoming Warrior.
Okay.
And I just saw that.
But no, I know him from 21 and Over. That's like the main thing I know him from.
I didn't know he was that guy.
Yeah, he's the Asian kid that is like.
He's the only Asian kid.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Is he in Twilight and New Moon?
Eric Yorkie. I think he's just one of Girl's
friends.
One
of the friends.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He may be trying to get with her at the beginning of Twilight. And
yeah,
then
I think he's like one of those original people. I think sitting at the lunch table with them. So he's like nobody like really.
Old boy can act.
I think he's fantastic.
This has to be so close to home for him, though, which is why that he's like really fucking pouring his heart and soul into it.
I mean, he's probably seen it before, yeah.
Yeah, or like know people. He knows people who have gone through what this movie is about. Is talking about like what the point of the movie a spoiler is?
It was in the trailer, I remember.
I didn't see this trailer. The only way that I knew about this was I saw it on HBO, and James was like, this movie is good. And so I was never going to watch it. I'm going to be real with you. I was never going to watch this movie.
When I saw the trailer, I was going to watch it in like the theater, but I just forgot.
Yeah, me and Eric talked about it, and it just kind of slipped. And it's kind of crazy that it slipped under both our radars, because like the combination, I figured one of us should have saw it in theaters. I don't know how we did it.
Yeah.
But we talked about it, and I were talking about it.
I don't know if I could have handled this movie in theaters, though. And bro, I'd have walked out that theater looking like someone fucking hit me. I would have looked so fucked.
I normally don't cry, but I think this is the first movie I've ever cried to.
I mean,
dude, I was riding the struggle bus.
Bro, so was I. I mean, the first time, so the lead character's name is Antonio LeBlanc, and he has a stepdaughter named Jessie. The first time that they actually talk to each other, like when he is taking her to school, or he's supposed to be, that conversation in and of itself broke me. I was like, yo, dude, oh my God, this hurts so bad.
This shit's going to hit Joey so bad, I feel.
Dude,
I don't want to be that
fucking relationship.
Guy. Go ahead.
But that relationship, I 100% was just like, oh, anybody that has a relationship similar to that, it's going to hit. But like, even like as someone that doesn't have that same relationship, it's like still you're like just the thought of it, and it does make you feel sad. And I don't want to I wouldn't spoilers or explain it more, but it's just like just the family dynamic is like it's tough. Like it's hard not to get invested, and it's hard not to like feel the weight of it. Like you feel the weight of this movie.
Absolutely. And I don't want to be that guy, but as a dad, this whole movie fucking sucked. Bro, it was because this movie has a lot. This movie is super dense, and there's a ton of different characters in it. It's not a huge cast, but the weight of everyone is so heavy, and each time a new person is introduced, it's another layer of weight being put on you, and in turn being put on Antonio. And there was literally like 2 things that I couldn't relate on, but everything else I was like, oh fuck, this is it. I literally at one point was crying into my pizza puff because I was so hungry. I hadn't eaten all day and I was so hungry, but it was at the saddest part of this movie. And I was literally there were literal tears in my pizza puff as I was eating them. It was so sad. It was just, this movie is just insanely impactful. And
it doesn't even let up to is the thing. Like this movie, it does not let up.
I thought at one moment I was like, "Oh, this is the saddest part," and then like 10 minutes later, it's like, "Oh, fuck."
The one moment where there was supposed to be a moment of levity, it was just completely undercut by something even worse happening at that moment.
Yeah,
and it's just, and even like the payoffs don't make you feel any better. And I mean, this movie is so true to life. It's insane because it's so outlandish that you would never think that anything was that real. And then I don't know about you guys, but it got me thinking about some of the hardest days that I've been having, and like, fuck, bro, like no. Like when the hits start coming, they don't stop coming.
Yeah.
They just
don't
like,
stop.
Everything is just fucking relentless, just trying to tear you down.
And
like,
he didn't sugarcoat it, man. He kept it real.
Yeah,
my heart was a speed bag.
Yeah, yeah. And then Antonio was up there. I mean, it was. Yeah, I mean, this movie was just heartbreaking, and yeah,
And the relationship between, like, him and his wife, like, one, she's a fantastic actor. So it's just
are they married?
In the movie? I mean, they all have the same last name.
Yeah. In the movie, are they married?
Oh.
Well, they all have the same last name, so I was under the assumption.
Oh, okay.
And then he said, like, oh, my husband, my wife. So I just...
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like, oh...
No.
They said...
Though, when they were in the lawyer's office, they said that they were married?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if she was just saying that, though, you know?
Okay.
Because at that point, you're throwing everything at the wall, you know? And hoping for the best.
And I didn't know if it was like husband and wife, like, oh, this is the person that I'm in a serious relationship with. You know how people say that, like they call their significant other their husband and wife. But because they have the same last name in the movie, I'm assuming that they're actually legally married.
Yeah, I would.
Oh yeah, they
so.
have to be. They have to be actually, because they, like Eric said, in the lawyer's office. Without giving away too much.
This is her last movie she did.
Is she dead?
She did this movie? No.
Oh.
Like, she hasn't done a movie afterwards.
Damn.
My bad. Yeah, that was a bad
one. It's crazy that she's done this. So I thought this movie would have been like before some of her like bigger roles. I was like, I wonder how she got on this project.
Bro, I don't care if I'm The Rock. If this script lands in front of me, I'm fucking taking it.
Yeah.
Like, because I can only imagine how even sadder the script is. Because not everything in the script makes it to the screen. And who's to say that he didn't just have some of the saddest shit in this screenplay? Just fucking tearing
They're
you
like,
down.
Justin, this shit's too sad, man.
You gotta tone it back, brother. You can't tone back all those people.
It feels fast. Like, it doesn't feel like, when I was watching it, especially second time around, I was just like, oh, we're already here. Like,
it's a 2-hour-long movie, though.
And it's 2 hours, too, yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, some 2-hour movies feel like forever, but this was a quick 2 for me.
I also did not mention at the top, but it mentions it in the, what the hell is it called? The Wikipedia page. This has lower to mixed reviews. Its Metascore is 58 out of 100. So
yeah, and I wonder,
people didn't really like it. I don't think. At least Reddit didn't. It seemed.
Oh,
I
really?
went to the movies subreddit, and I saw the discussion for this movie, and they were just like, Yeah, pacing's awful. It was just a bit. It was a bit too over dramatic.
So
Like,
there's a Rotten Tomato consensus.
I didn't read it. Hold on. The consensus is that Blue Bayou can be indelicate in its attempts to tug the heartstrings, but solid acting and a genuine affecting story make this drama difficult to ignore. I don't think it was indelicate at all. I think it was so true to life that if you think it's indelicate, you've never experienced hardship.
See, I think what they're saying is how we're talking about how it keeps coming at you, but I think that's a good thing. So the fact that people today it negatively, I think is weird.
That's exactly.
Because I think the fact that they were, I appreciated it not holding back. I appreciated it being like, hey, this is real. The way the movie is shot, it feels real. The way the acting is done, it feels real. Like, it's sad. Like, not every movie has to have a happy ending. Not every movie has to be, just like, oh, yeah, there's like a ton of levity. Like, no. Like, real life sometimes is terrible.
Yeah, so like from what I'm seeing on Rotten Tomatoes, everybody just says it's a mess and that it's overly sad for no reason. So Donald Clark from the Irish Times said if Chan had parred his own script back, laid off the pathetic fallacies, and nudged away his influences, we might have had the drama the awful truth deserves. Bro, what the fuck are you even talking about?
What's that guy talking about?
He's fucking stay in Ireland, you bitch ass. This is America's shit.
Hey, man,
I get what they're saying. I don't agree with it though. Like I understand what they're saying, but I just don't agree with it. Like the things that they thought, like they saw the same thing we saw and saw it in a negative. Like when I saw it in a positive. So it's like there's no way around that.
And it might just come from a lack of perspective. I think perspective helps this movie. I think us being people of color helps our perspective of the movie. I think us having very different family dynamics help the way that we view this movie. Like, there's a lot of things in our favor to liking this movie. I think generally speaking, we all like dramas too. So like, this type of drama, though unrelenting, is not a negative, right? I think we can all watch it and feel for these people and feel for the story and the characters. Yeah, I'm flabbergasted that anybody thinks that this movie is bad.
Some people said that Minari was better.
I haven't seen it yet.
Was saying.
I mean, that movie got great reviews, so.
But like, I'm sure it is, but that doesn't take anything away from this movie. I feel like I bet you that movie is fantastic. But it's like, okay, just because I see one fantastic movie doesn't mean I can't watch another movie and be like, oh, well, in comparison, it's shit. Like, no.
Yeah, like, and it's sad to say, but like, I'm sure a lot of those people on Reddit were probably like, this Korean-led movie is way better than this other one, so this other one must suck ass.
Yeah.
And it's like, they don't have to, bro. They literally don't.
Yeah, you can like both of them, and the other one could even be better. Like, that's fine. But like, just because that one is great, and I think didn't he get nominated for an Oscar, right?
Yeah, Minari did. I don't think Blue Bayou did anything, which
it
is
didn't
wild.
get any accolades that I've seen, at least not Oscar-wise.
There's some controversy to it too.
Well, we could talk about that in spoilers.
Yeah.
So, to wrap up spoiler free, we're gonna give it thumbs up or thumbs down. We're not gonna explain any more after that. 3, 2, 1. I'm actually giving
sad boys for life.
Straight sad boy hour. If you're not feeling sad boy hour, stay away from Blue Bayou. But other than that, it's 2 thumbs up, I think, from everybody. So what you should do is go ahead and click that link up in the top right-hand corner so that you can watch our spoiler full review of Blue Bayou. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.